Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's video. I couldn't figure out what game to play tonight, so instead I'll be reading. Well, technically reading, but telling you all about the eilean lighthouse keepers. In this book that I got a few years or a couple years, I don't remember how many Christmases ago, this book for my grandmother. So before we get into it, this lighthouse mystery was I guess featured or part of a Doctor Who episode from 1977. I should have written down the episode name, but it was featured, and a lot of people thought the Lighthouse movie from 2017, starring Robert Pattinson, was based on this mystery, but not really. It was based on a different Lighthouse Keepers event. But anyways, let's get into this mystery. So this happened in the 1900s in Fleninen. I'm trying to pronounce it correctly, but the Fleninen's Isles, Outer Hebrides, Scotland. So in the trying to keep this book down. In the winter of the 1900s, 3 lighthouse keepers were found to have vanished without a trace from their post on the remote Scottish Isles, the eilean moor. I had the pronunciation. I'm probably going to butcher it more. Just a heads up at that. But anyways, it happened on December 26, 1900. A ship was arriving to the lighthouse, and it received, the crew on the boat received no answer to its horns or the signal flares, and no one was waiting. So Captain Harvey sent one of his relief keepers, Joseph Moore, to check out the lighthouse, which he found empty. No men's jacket. One of the men's jacket was still on its hook, and all the clocks had wound down and stopped. Half-eaten food was on the kitchen table, and chairs had been overturned, as if someone had just sprung up to their feet in alarm. These telling details are the fact pure fabrication, as we continue on. Harvey's crew searched the small island, but there was no trace of the 3 missing keepers. The principal keeper, James Ducat, second assistant keeper, Thomas Marshall, and occasional keeper, Donald MacArthur. I'm butchering these names, I know that. Harvey sent a telegram to Attenborough, alerting the board a dreadful accident has happened at the Flenins. And then it goes to say that eilean, there we go, eilean moor was a fertile ground for ghost stories and superstition. A remote and storm-swept island. It is the largest of the Flenin Isles a group of barren islands rising steeply from the Atlantic Ocean, about 21 miles. Also, for those who don't know miles, 34 kilometers. Northwest of Galleon Head on the westward tip of the Hebridean island of Louis. Again, I know I'm butchering all of this. Bear with me. The islands are named for Saint Flannan, a 7th, oh my god, I swear I can talk today. A 7th century Irish bishop who supposedly built the island's small chapel that runs of which remains there today, and who was quite possible the last person to live there until the lighthouse was built in 1899. The Logbook of Doom. Again, I'm reading this from this book. Many popular accounts include several eerie details. Most strikingly, the last entry in the lighthouse logbook attributed to the assistant keeper, Thomas Marshall. On December 12th, he supposedly wrote, "Sea lashed to fury, storm bound at 9 p.m. Never seen such a storm. Ducat irritable, 12 p.m. Storm still raging. Ducat quiet. McCarthy." Again, I know I'm butchering all of this. Crying. On December 13th, the logbook recorded that MacArthur was praying, and later there was gray daylight. Meet Ducat and I'm not even gonna try anymore. Prayed. The last entry, dated December 15th, read simply 1 p.m. Storm ended. Sea calm. God is overall. Perhaps the most detail is that despite the record of the logbook, the weather was calm on December 12th through the 15th, with storms not setting until the 17th. The fact none of the eerie details stand up to investigation, researcher Mike Dash points out that an assistant keeper would not have made all the entries, and he certainly would not include impressions, thoughts, and insubordination remarks. In fact, log entries were initially made on a chalkboard before transferred to the book. So the last entries would not have been written down. Dash traced the first appearance of the log entries to an August 1929 edition of Pulp Fiction's magazine, Strange True Stories. Similarly bogus is contention that the weather was fine when the keepers disappeared. In fact, stormy weather and high seas had battered the island at this time. The most likely explanation for the disappearance of the three men was one similar to that which Harvey suggests in his original telegram. Poor fellows, they must have been blown over the cliffs or drowned trying to secure a crane or something like that. Mere Head, I can't even pronounce the name, found no evidence of sudden abandonment of the lighthouse. The kitchen was clean and tidy, and there were no half-eaten meals on the table. He did find evidence, however, near one of the island's landing platforms that a huge wave had knocked down a heavy crate, dislodged a huge rock, and torn a lifebuoy from its ropes, even though it was 110 feet, 33 m, above sea level. The most likely explanation that one or more vast waves had carried the men off to their doom. I did look this up before, I read this. Well, before I decided to do this video. According to what I looked up on Google, it has been solved, but I really don't trust the internet, because they said that they drowned. Other sites said that's still unsolved, but I really don't know what to think. Oh no. Alright. For a moment there, I thought I wasn't recording, but anyways, I'll leave it up to you guys to wonder about what happened. Like I said, I Googled it. One site said that it was solved, saying that they all drowned. One site said that there was a murder, killed each other along those lines. It's really hard to come up with what actually happened during that night. So, I just leave it with there, and you guys decide about this unsolved mystery. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.